Hello CIS scholars, welcome back to our grammar world. Today we are going to start new chapter, that is chapter 26 and chapter 27. We are doing here two chapters together. Why? Because in these two chapters we have to learn how to transform any sentence into another form of sentence, right? Like our 26th lesson is transformation of sentences, affirmative sentences to negative sentences, and our chapter 27 is transformation of interrogative sentences. Okay, so that's why we are doing here these two lessons together. So let's move ahead. Okay, so before starting sentence and their kinds, we will first see that what is sentence. As we already finished these things, that what is sentence? Sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. I already taught you these things in previous videos. So according to this definition, we are going to start the different kinds of sentence. Today we are going to learn about assertive sentence and interrogative sentences. Assertive sentence. What is assertive sentence? Means any sentence which gives some statement or which gives declaration of any truth, then that sentence can be called as assertive sentence. Means a sentence that makes a statement or assertion is called an assertive or declarative sentence. By the sentence, if we are getting any information or any declaration of any truth, then that sentence can be called as assertive sentence. Again, assertive sentences are divided into two parts. First one is affirmative sentence. An affirmative word, phrase or sentence expresses the validity or truth of a basic assertion. Okay, means here we can get, in simple language we can understand that affirmative sentences can be called as positive sentences, right? In any sentence, if we are getting information of anything, then if that sentence expresses the validity or truth of anything, then that sentence can be called as affirmative sentence. For example, we were happy when he moved away. So here they are telling that they are telling the fact or the truth, right? They are telling the truth that we were happy. They were happy. When they were happy? They were happy when he moved away. Okay, so here they are giving declaration of this truth that we were happy when he moved away. Okay, and presence of words like no, not, nowhere, nobody, nothing means the presence of negative words. All these words you can see here that all these words are negative words. Presence of no is there, right? So presence of such words in any sentence can be called as negative sentence. Presence of such words defines whether a sentence is affirmative or negative. If there is no such word in any sentence, it means that sentence is affirmative. And if there is the presence of such words in a sentence, it means that sentence is negative sentence. So now negative sentence is another part of assertive sentence. A sentence that denies or declares that a statement is not true or valid. Okay, any sentence which declares that there is or which sentence tells or declares that a statement is not true or that a statement is not valid. Okay, whatever information we are getting in that sentence, that information is not true or that information is not valid, then that sentence can be called as negative sentence. For example, we were not sad when he moved away. Here this not word is there, so the meaning of the sentence is totally opposite here. Okay, not sad, and here you can see happy. Not sad and happy. right? The meaning is same, but the way of expressing that is, way of writing that is different, right? You have to be very careful that meaning not sad can be called as happy, right? Happy means not sad, right? Only the way of writing and the way of expressing it is different. Because of the presence of negative word here, this sentence can be called as negative sentence. Okay, so scholars, now we will see what is interrogative sentence. So interrogative, as we all know, that interrogative sentence is a sentence that asks a question. Whenever we are asking any question, it means we are using interrogative sentence, right? So how to form any interrogative sentence? What are the basic things of any interrogative sentence? Only question mark is not sufficient. Okay, so first thing is that any interrogative sentence mostly contain WH words. Means whenever we are framing any interrogative sentence, we are using WH words in that, like what, why, where. Okay, then second thing is, in some cases interrogative sentences are formed without the WH words. It's not I said that mostly interrogative sentence mostly carry WH words, but not always. Okay, so when there is no WH words, then instead of that, what we can use? We can use auxiliary verbs. So here, do you want tea or coffee? So instead of WH word, what I used here? Do. Do you want tea or coffee? So why I used here do? Because with the help of WH word, I cannot make here sentence. I cannot make interrogative sentence. So what you have to keep in your mind while making interrogative sentence or while recognizing interrogative sentence, you have to remember this 2-3 things. That first of all, at the last of the sentence you have to put question mark. If there is question mark, that sentence can be called as an interrogative sentence. That sentence will start with WH word. If not with WH word, then it will start with any auxiliary verb. And if we have to transform any sentence into interrogative sentence, and in that previous sentence there is no auxiliary verb, then what we will do? We can put do, does, did, or don't, doesn't, didn't from our side. Okay, and by using this auxiliary verb, by using this do, does, did, we can make interrogative sentence. We can form any interrogative sentence. Okay, so while transforming, you have to keep all these things in your mind while transforming any sentence into interrogative sentence. All these things you have to remember. All these things you have to keep in your mind while transforming any sentence, while transforming affirmative sentences into interrogative sentences, and negative sentences into interrogative sentences. At that time you have to keep all these rules in your mind. Okay, now transformation of sentence, affirmative to negative and negative to affirmative. How can we change? The rule is, how we will form sentence. The rule is subject, auxiliary verb, negative word and verb, and the other part of the word, other part of the sentence. Okay, this will be the structure of the sentence. In the form of this, you have to write negative sentence. When we are changing from affirmative to negative, you have to follow this rule. Okay, like the sentence, my father makes delicious buns. This sentence is in affirmative form and we have to change it into negative sentence. See scholars, this time I am not going to take your exercises, your book exercises, because all exercises are same. Like you have to change from affirmative to negative, or you have to change from negative to affirmative. Same thing you have to do. So instead of solving exercise, better to understand in this way so that you can solve your book exercises also. And later on I will send you notes of that. Okay, but before that try to do by yourself. So here this sentence is affirmative and we have to change it into negative. So according to this rule we can change. So answer will be, my father does not make delicious buns. Okay, my father is subject, does is auxiliary verb, not is negative word, make is verb, and delicious buns is object of the sentence or other part of the sentence, right? So in this way you can change affirmative to negative sentence. While changing affirmative sentence to negative, you have to remember only the structure of the negative sentence. Okay, Akira admitted that she was wrong. What will be the answer? Akira did not admit that she was wrong. Okay, now let's see how to transform negative to affirmative sentence. How to transform or how to change negative sentences to affirmative sentences. First one is you have to understand the rule of the rule how to transform negative to affirmative. Okay, so structure of the affirmative sentence will be like this: subject plus auxiliary verb plus opposite verb of the given word, and otherwise opposite verb or adjective or adverb and rest part of the sentence. First example, no animal on land is as heavy as the elephant. No animal on land is as heavy as the elephant. It means what meaning we are getting here? We are getting that no animal on land is as heavy as the elephant means we can conclude that elephant is the most heavier animal, right? Or here answer can be like this: the elephant is the heaviest animal, the elephant is the heaviest land animal, right? We can get such answer. Why? Because no animal, we have to remove this negative word first of all, right? Why? Because we are changing this negative sentence into affirmative sentence, so we will remove this. Okay, next example, I do not have many friends. So many can change into few. We will change this many action word into opposite of the many. Opposite of many means few. So we have to remove not also. So I have few friends. Okay, I have few friends. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, now the thing is how to change assertive sentence to interrogative sentence. Okay, how to change assertive sentence into interrogative sentence. So if there is a word never in the sentence, so never is replaced by ever. Okay, you have to remember all these things. Never can be replaced by ever in interrogative sentence. Then next, everybody, everyone or all is replaced by who, don't, doesn't, didn't. Don't, doesn't, didn't. This you have to see according to the tense of the sentence, whether that sentence is in present or in past tense. So according to that you have to use all these three. Nobody, no one, none is replaced by who. What we are talking the rules how to change assertive into interrogative sentence. Then if a sentence is in the affirmative, it is changed into negative interrogative. Okay, अगर कोई सेंटेंस अफर्मेटिव है, राइट, और उसको हम चेंज कर रहे हैं, देन व्हाट वी विल गेट नेगेटिव इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस. ठीक है, यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, यू हैव टू कीप दिस थिंग इन योर माइंड. इफ वी आर चेंजिंग affirmative sentence into interrogative, then the sentence will change into negative interrogative. And if the sentence is in negative, then it has to be changed into bare interrogative. Bare interrogative means there should not be any negative word, but it should be negative like. Okay, if there is no auxiliary verb in the sentence, change it by using do, does, did or don't, doesn't, didn't. Okay, yes. Now we will see how to change assertive to interrogative and interrogative to assertive. She has her breakfast at 8 every morning. Okay, this is one example. She has her breakfast at 8 every morning. We have to change this into interrogative. Every time it's not essential to put WH word. Every time we cannot use that question tag. We can use instead of that we can use auxiliary verb also. So does she have her breakfast at 8 every morning? We will use like this. Does she have her breakfast at 8 every morning? And question mark. Avinash took a lot of time to finish the assignment. So this is positive sentence, right? And we have to change it into interrogative. Did Avinash take a lot of time to finish the assignment? We will write like this. Okay? Let's see more example of interrogative sentence, and we have to change this interrogative into assertive sentences. So here, will he take measures to improve this situation? And the answer is, he will take measures to improve this situation. Another example, does Adam know how to serve his clients efficiently? Adam knows how to serve his clients efficiently. Okay? So scholars, in this way you have to try to solve the exercises of these two chapters by yourself. Okay, try to do it by yourself. If you will see this video again and again, if you will try to keep the rules in your mind, then it will be easy for you to solve the exercises. Okay, and later on I will send you notes of that notes of these two chapters. And in next video we will start something new. Till that time, take care. Bye bye.